How you doing?
Good.
Great. Like the background. Um, yeah. How was your weekend?
Um. Oh yeah. I went to a science museum.
Oh, interesting. Where was that?
Um. Close to in Seoul Tower.
Close to the Seoul Tower, Science Museum. Yeah. What did you see there?
Um. Some kind of cool gadgets like sciencey stuff.
Okay. Things that have been things from the past, or I don't know, iPads and technology that they have today.
They have some kind of science technologies they have in today and a long time ago, like how records work.
Records like the music records.
Yeah,
Okay. How do they work?
it's like a needle of a
Mm.
pin
Okay.
scratches the record and reads the little bits of some kind of
The grooves.
yeah, and it reads it, and then it's like there's music. Hey,
Yeah.
you changed your background?
No, I'm in a spaceship.
Oh,
No, yeah, I changed my background. Grooves. Yeah, the record,
yeah.
the little kind of indentations are called grooves.
Oh,
The needle plays that, and then you hear music. Yeah, yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, what else? Any other things keep stick in your mind or memorable?
today we use CDs instead of records. CDs use lasers to read grooves.
Yeah, yeah, well said.
And records are heavy duty, and
Yeah,
CDs are really light as a feather.
yep. So it actually, yeah, it went from records to CDs to
DVDs?
yeah, I guess they call it MP3s and MP4s. Basically, just online digital files. So records and CDs are called analog. It's something you can hold, and then MP3 are digital, something you can't hold.
Normal CDs can hold like 1 to 2 hour music or anything.
Yeah, normal CDs. Yeah, but iPad? Did you? Oh, sorry, not iPad. iPod. Did you ever have an iPod, or was that before your time?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many songs could that hold?
A lot.
Yeah, so many, hundreds or thousands even.
Or even millions.
Yeah, maybe the most powerful one.
Or
I
even
believe.
trillions. No, there is no trillion music in the world.
Yeah, I don't even know if there's a trillion songs. That's a lot. It's a very big number.
Yeah, but there's no trillion music in the world.
No, you mean no device that can hold a trillion songs?
Yeah, and if you take if you wrote down all of the songs in the world,
Mm.
if you count it, probably don't reach trillion.
Yeah, yeah. What number do you think it would reach?
Around
Around.
50 million.
Yeah, it's a good number. I guess. How would you find that out? How would you estimate that number?
I just guessed.
Yeah, fair enough. I guess you can say, there's maybe 8 billion people on Earth. Not everyone makes a song. So maybe only a small percent of that make a song.
Yeah, but one person makes a lot. Some person make a lot of music.
That's true. Yeah, some
Like
people.
BTS or something.
Yeah, true.
They make a
Some
lot of
people
music and
make hundreds or thousands of songs.
yeah, and dance.
Yeah, that's true. They also dance. What was it? Oh, maybe the 1970s. Do you know Carl Sagan?
No.
Carl Sagan was a very famous kind of astronomer, science guy. He was on TV. He did a TV show called Cosmos about the outer space.
Oh, Cosmos? I knew
They
that channel. I watched it.
You watched that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a new one with a new TV host named Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
But this was the old one. But anyways, yeah.
Voyager 1 and 2 carried each one golden record.
Exactly. So this guy, Carl Sagan, is the one who came up with that idea. He's the one who told NASA we should make a record and put it on Voyager.
Yeah, but in that age there is no CD or DVDs or anything, so they use the record.
Yeah, good point. During during that time there were no CDs. There
in that time, NASA did exist in that time.
NASA, yeah. I mean, the man walked on the moon in 1969. So I think NASA was around, I don't know, maybe the 1950s, 1960s.
Was SpaceX around that time?
No. What's his name? Elon Musk probably wasn't even born.
What?
Yeah. Or maybe he was, 3 years old, something like that.
3 years old?
I think SpaceX is very new. It's only maybe 10, 15 years old.
Yeah.
But
yeah. it had launched a lot of rockets, and most of them failed. But finally, Falcon 9 launched into space.
Very good. It has launched a lot of rockets.
Elon Musk said that they named the Falcon 9 rocket after the spaceship in Star Wars, the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I wonder if he's a big Star Wars fan.
Yeah, he watched Star Wars a lot.
Probably. I think a lot of astronomers, a lot of science people watch like Star Wars because it's all about space.
But it's like dream or something. Like there's laser beams that can't exist in the real world, and some lightsabers.
Yeah.
And all the spaceships in Star Wars can jump to light speed.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. But maybe some of the other technology.
Yeah.
Lasers, lightsabers. We could probably create those by now.
Yeah. They didn't create a laser-based lightsaber, but they did create a plasma-based lightsaber.
Good. They have created. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have created a plasma-based lightsaber. So what's the benefit of that? Plasma-based.
The advantage is that they had created a lightsaber, and it's 4,000 degrees Celsius.
4,000 degrees
Celsius. The disadvantage is that it's a flame saber, so you can't swing around the lightsaber super fast because the blade will still change and fly around.
Okay.
Wobble.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if they just did it for fun, or is it like for a new sport?
They made it real, and also they followed the generation of the Star Wars universe. First lightsaber was a proto saber. It has a wire connected to it, and there is a energy power pack in the back.
So you have to wear the power pack to use it? Okay.
Yeah. And when they first invented that lightsaber, it was also a proto saber. And then here comes the lightsaber tube.
Yeah.
And that was an innovation. The lightsaber is really long, but you don't have to wear a power pack.
Yeah, that's much more comfortable.
Yeah, but they haven't made a fully contained self-contained laser-based lightsaber. They haven't created it yet.
Why do you think so? Too difficult?
It's too difficult. Because they have to fit all the technology into a one handle of the lightsaber.
Yeah, maybe it's dangerous too.
And after that, they have to make it laser based. Yeah, that's really.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it might take a few more years.
Yeah, they said they said those things. They said they're going to make it a laser-based lightsaber in the year 2030 or something.
Okay, that's not that far. Well, yeah, 6, 7 years away. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I guess they'll continue. Are they doing it for the movies to put in the movies, or just for fun?
Just for fun.
Yeah, cool. Great. So, what did you see anything else at the science museum? Did they have any dinosaurs or anything?
Nah, no dinosaurs. They do have this thing called, I think it's called slide. There's a ball that is made out of glass, and in the center there's a piece of metal. And if you turn them on, there's electricity shooting out of the middle iron thingy.
Electricity shoots out.
Yeah, and if you touch it, the electricity follows your hands around like it was cool.
Yeah, so you can kind of guide the electricity. Was it large or handheld?
It's a handout. It's about this big.
Cool. It's interesting. Yeah, I remember. I've been to a few science museums. I feel like they always had, because when people go to space, they have to eat this dehydrated food that's like that big and doesn't look very appetizing. Did they have? Yeah. Have you ever seen that stuff?
To make, they had to and some kind of foods they have to melt it and make it into liquid and push it into those tube thingies.
Like a little pill, like a medicine thing?
Nah, not a medicine. It's like a toothpaste.
Okay.
And put it in there, and it's like you eat a toothpaste. Like, yeah.
Wow. For a whole meal, for dinner? You eat some toothpaste?
These toothpaste tubes, instead of toothpaste, they shove in foods.
They shove in what? Food.
Shove in foods.
Yeah, that's interesting. Do you know what kind of flavors they have, or is it all the same?
Nah, it's same like meal? Every kind of food there is, like chicken nuggets and apples and other kinds of.
Yeah, they probably.
But if you eat it like this, and like it's like eating a toothpaste, so it doesn't taste good.
That doesn't sound very appetizing.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, but I guess you can't order pizza in space, so they have to figure out something.
Yeah, is there a pizza flavor those two? Probably.
I bet they have to give the astronauts all the vitamins and nutrients they need, but they probably ask them what do you like to eat, and maybe they try to make chicken for one person or pizza for another person.
Yeah, but then they made these foods that they are all dried up, and they take it to spice and then eat it. Dry food.
Yeah, dried food. I guess sometimes you call it dehydrated. You take out the liquid, and it just is like fruit. Have you ever had dried fruit, dried mangoes or dried bananas, stuff like that?
I heard of dried apples.
Yeah, same idea. They're small and shriveled, and all the water has been taken out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
And next came the food that was in a dish and was connected to the table. And the table was connected to the floor.
This was for astronauts? That's how they eat?
Yeah. They strapped the plate to the table, and the table was strapped to the floor. Wall or ceiling. I don't know, because there's no ceiling or floor or walls in space.
Yeah.
They use all of the sides, like Spider-Man.
Yeah, you can crawl anywhere. Why is that? What is the?
Because there's no gravity.
Yeah, there's no gravity, so you don't. What does that mean? What does gravity do to people on Earth?
They push everybody down. Yeah. So if you stand like this,
Yep.
The way gravity pulls down is the floor and the sides or the walls, and the top is the roof.
Yeah. I just thought of a good word.
if there's no gravity, like there's floating around, the walls can become floors,
Can
and the
become
ceiling
floors.
can be floors, and yeah, you can
Yeah.
go everywhere. You can use all
So
this.
there's no difference between the ceiling and the floor. They're the
Yeah.
same. Yeah. Um, briefly, the word. So sometimes we say gravitate toward, just like gravity. It's you move towards something. I don't know. I gravitate towards
I
sci-fi
heard that
books,
in space they can't drink soda or any sparkly drinks.
sparkly drinks. Yeah. We also call those carbonated beverages. Carbonation is what makes it bubbly, basically. Do you know why? Is it some kind of
Yeah, because
affect their
there
body?
is some kind of gas in the water
Mm.
and some sugar in it and mixed together.
Yeah. Would it be harmful to the astronauts, you think, if they drank Coca-Cola in space?
It will be pretty similar in Earth, but the only problem is if you go to space, the drink all goes all over the place.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
they have to drink it like there's a juice box.
Yeah, out of a straw.
Yeah, but in space, you ride a spaceship
Mm.
and and it shakes a lot in the spaceship. And if sparkly those kind of cola or any kind of those sparkly drinks
Yep.
goes in the
Sodas.
spaceship, they're like they shake,
Yeah,
and if you open it, it's like boom, it explodes.
it will explode and go all over the place. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then you have a huge mess. The
yeah.
whole, all the
And
walls.
the biggest problem is it'll hit the machines.
What would it cause if it hits the machines? Why is that a problem?
It'll be sticky and they'll block electricity from flowing into it. It'll be jammed,
Yep,
and then
machines will get
some
jammed.
kind of important system like giving the astronauts air, like an astronaut's air,
Mm.
it will be blocked. So there will be no air, and
Good.
that's
It
like
it could cause. We could say it could cause machines to malfunction.
yeah, call the machines to malfunction.
Yeah, and that's very dangerous when you're in
Yeah,
space.
because you have to escape from the space station as fast as you can and ride a space shuttle back to the Earth.
Yeah. Do they keep extra space shuttles on the space station? Do you know?
To get to the space station, they ride a space shuttle, and
True.
when they reach the space station, they docking in. Like
They dock in it. Yep.
yeah, then then if that stuff happens, they'll go to the docking spot and go into the space shuttle and boom, blast off.
Yeah, and then hopefully safely back to Earth.
Yeah, and there'll be no air left in the space station, and
Mm.
maybe damage some other machines, and the space station will explode.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. It's a lot of work just to
The
make a
only
space
good
station.
thing about it is that it'll knock off some space debris from its way and get rid of it.
So there would be benefits if there was. Yeah, it would also cause a lot of space junk though if the space station exploded, and then all
But
this debris.
yeah, but it isn't. But only a little bit. If the space station explodes, the pieces of space station will be replaced of the space debris that fling off into space, and it's like
Yeah, the space debris that if it's in the past that flung out into space,
yeah.
that flung into space. Yeah, space debris that flung into space. Um, it would be quite dangerous, I guess. Oh, a salute. Is that something astronauts do?
No, I was
Ah,
trying to make that. Oh yeah, it's
change the
basically
background.
yeah. I'll get rid of the background inside my arms. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the bottom right. Yeah, it's interesting. It changes a little bit.
Yeah.
I guess,
I
yeah,
guess
I can't even see mine.
backgrounds are dumb.
Yeah, I don't know really how they work. Do you?
Eh.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Well, it sounds like you had a good weekend. Um, do you go off into the Space Museum, or was that the first time in a while?
First time this season.
Okay, great. We're actually coming up toward the end for today, but on Friday we'll continue talk about the metaverse.
Okay.
Great.
Metaverse is like the thing going into internet or other.
Yeah, yeah, virtual reality kind of stuff. Cool. All right. I will see you on Friday. Have a good one.
Okay.